AITA for leaving my boyfriend, 34M, who has 3 kids after dating for a year and a half. I, 36F, had been dating my boyfriend for about a year and a half. From the beginning, he was honest about having 3 kids, 6, 8, and 12, and living with his parents due to the cost of childcare. He owned a house but wasn't living there at the time. About 6 months in, I moved into his empty house. He was still staying with his parents, and it helped me save on rent. I'd had a few casual phone conversations with his kids, and a few months later, I joined them on a family vacation. It all went smoothly. Then, in late July, I lost my job, and almost immediately he decided to move back into the house with his kids and transfer them to the local school district. He didn't really discuss it with me. One day I was living alone, and the next I was suddenly in a full house with 3 kids, no job, and no conversation about what this meant for our relationship. Soon, schools and doctors started calling me. That's when I found out he'd listed me on their HIPAA forms without asking. He began expecting me to handle everything: school events, doctor's appointments, cooking, cleaning, and in return, he covered my $675 in monthly bills. But I never agreed to be a live-in caregiver or mom. It didn't stop there. His youngest had regular night terrors, and I was the one always getting up. The 8-year-old would hit and kick my pets. The oldest refused to do any chores. The kids were generally disrespectful, and I felt like I was drowning in a situation I never signed up for. At the time, he only had full custody of 1 child. But during a court case from October to January, I was court-ordered to take a nail drug test just because I lived in the house. He was later granted custody of the other 2. Despite everything, I contributed financially. I helped with bills, paid part of the mortgage, bought a new dishwasher, and even spent $3,000 on a shed for the property. I was only unemployed for 2 months before being pushed into full-time mom mode with zero support or discussion. I've since started therapy and medication to manage the stress. The only upside is that I've secured a full-time job and will be moving into my own place next month. But for now, things at home are incredibly tense. I didn't leave because he had kids. I left because he made major life decisions without me and expected me to carry the load. He says I abandoned him when he needed support most. But I feel like I was thrown into a life I never agreed to live. AITA.